What's up guys, my name is Nick and this is PRS for Beginners. This episode, I wanted to talk about shooting bags. Why do you need them and what are their purpose? So, the first bags I purchased were these Caldwell Deadshot bags. I thought these were used for matches and they are not. So I purchased these when I went to the range to go zero my rifle. They're not bad. They definitely help you build a stable platform when you're zeroing. You could put it like this. You could have your rear bag here. You get behind your rifle, and it helps keeping a stable platform for your rifle when you're zeroing. You check your level, and it works out pretty good for zeroing. Would I recommend it for a match? Absolutely not. The second bag I purchased was at Griffin & Howe. This is the Armageddon bag. It's a heavy fill, and this has served me amazing in matches. I use it as a rear bag and I used it as a front bag. But in certain situations, this bag has done me justice. And why do I say that? So what happens is when this bag rests on anything, let's say a bar or a barrel, or it tends to slide. So this bag, what it does is it takes form. If you're shooting on a post, bars, or anything in that nature, so this really does a good job of taking its form. So one of the shooters recommended was to take some of the sand out of this and kind of beat it up a little bit. So that's what I did. And another great tip that the same person gave me was to wax the bags before a match. And it makes sense. It helps with any sliding. So when you're putting that rifle onto the bag or in the bag onto a prop, it stays in its place. But these two bags I used this in the last match. This bag I used in the last 3 matches. But I realized and I saw other shooters using this one because how it takes its form. It definitely is heavy, and I let some of the sand out, but it's great. And I definitely could tell the difference between this and this. Another bag I actually purchased recently was another bag by Armageddon, and I've seen other shooters using it. And what this does is it attaches to the bottom of the Arca rail. So there's another piece that goes on here that I don't have in front of me, and this attaches to the bottom, and this could be carried, and you don't have to take it on and off. It sits at the bottom, and I see a lot of shooters using this bag. But so far, these two bags are key. This bag also, when you're shooting in the prone and you're getting supported behind the rifle, it does a real great job, and you could turn it multiple ways, and it really sets in good. Another bag I purchased that I haven't used is this bag. It's a little bigger than this, and it's a little bit lighter, and it comes with these straps. I haven't used it yet, but I purchased it thinking I was going to use it in a match, but I wound up using this one. So this is a lighter fill, and if anyone uses this in any way, please let me know. And if they do, if it does serve a purpose, then yeah, great. But these two bags of what I've been using. So this fat bag here, super light, but it's a great tool for supported positions. One position I used it for, which I'll show in the video next. But yeah, this bag is awesome. And it comes with a carabiner. You could attach it and you could adjust it. And I usually put this on my waistband. And it's a great way to get behind the rifle and support yourself. Sporting. Also, there's props where you're kind of on a hill and it's supposed to imitate a rooftop, and this goes great when your knee is up and your elbows down, and it sits in there perfect, and it's super light. So when you bring it to a match, it weighs nothing. I attach it right to my bag, and it really serves a good purpose. But that's the video on bags, and you definitely need shooting bags if you're shooting PRS. And I definitely recommend, for starters, definitely this bag. This serves more of a purpose than this one, but I think both of them together are great, tools to have in your arsenal. This bag, like I said, I use this every match I brought it to, and it's great. I use it. This bag as well, but I think overall these three bags are what's needed, and they all serve a purpose. But I would recommend getting these three bags. They're made by Armageddon, and I'll put the link down below, or I'll put up on the video. But these are great.
Constant longing for even a minute of rest, to friendships that would last an eternity if given the chance, to proficiency in killing and the sadistic desire to live among the demons of war. Here's to the infantry,